My name's Ewan Campbell, and the piece that I've written for the Dr. K Sextet is called Il Tremore.
Hi, my name's Daniel Cadane and I wrote Constant Tides for the Dr. K Sextet.
My name is Steph Connor and I've composed a piece called The Ruin.
My name is Johannes Berauer and the title of my composition is Crossing Tillac.
I'm James Whittle and my piece is called For Who Digs Hills Because They Do Aspire.
The thing that I've enjoyed most about this academy has been the opportunity to meet a lot of composers, both of my peers as well as more senior composers, and to enter into some far-reaching, rambling and all but always useful discussions with the composers and also with the performers. We've had a fascinating few days of discussions, really. The most interesting thing, or the most provocative thing that I've learned from the Academy was just today. We just had a rehearsal of my piece and it went really well, having had some pretty tricky rehearsals before. But we managed to get down and talk about the notation and exactly how we'd like to be written, and then how the performers gave really unexpected, actually, feedback about what they would like me to have written, to convey what I've written, the same music, but they just wanted to be notated differently. And I found that it will be very useful for the next piece I write or how I finish this piece.
Probably the most useful thing for me were the dynamics. It's interesting to hear how they might work in your head, but actually when it comes to the first rehearsal or concert situation, they might need to be tweaked in order for the foreground and background to come out, especially in my piece. But everybody's been having different things that they work at. Some people try out different techniques or ask the players for feedback as to what would be the best way to achieve a particular sound or a timbre.
The value of an academy like this is to have the chance to learn and improve and to make mistakes. I think that's really sums it up. It gives us the chance to do things wrong and learn how to do them right in a safe environment. I'm going to be retaining very specific advice about orchestration and technique. Also just a general approach to writing pieces and how you interact with performers. Every single time you have the chance to do that, you develop and you learn more about the musical relationships that unfold in a composer-performer collaboration, and you take that forward and continually improve as your whole life goes on.
You're just getting so much new input, which just enriches your work. But then, of course, there's this whole idea of networking and meeting people, expanding your network, maybe making new friends, ideally, and just creating new ideas for new projects. So who knows what will happen in the future. There's been a lot of new ideas, a lot of new music ideas, but also intellectual ideas being around, and it's very enriching and just makes your mind work, which I think is a good thing.
I've really enjoyed how many composers I've been able to meet at the Academy. Being able to share the amount of music that we have with each other has been really beneficial. There's just been so many styles and different ways of looking at music to share and talk about. It's very refreshing and really challenges you in what you think about music. It's a great platform to have some exposure on a professional level, and also to be working with young professional musicians. It's really valuable to have an experience like that when you're still trying to work out what exactly your music is. So to have a really open, collaborative and experimental place that's also very professional in the way everything is run. To have an experience of all of that is really very useful.
Hi, I'm Eloise Jin. We've been allowed to go to the concerts which have premieres, and so it's like total immersion basically, with like concerts and like debates and sort of seminar things. I'm so grateful for the ensemble for being there and playing so beautifully my piece, and for the conductor for being really supportive. On the first day he was just like, there's one thing I would say to you, it's don't worry. So yeah, and I kind of felt really supported through the whole process. It was really nice.